In today's video, I'm going to be discussing a concept to flatten Social Security benefits at $2,200 per month for everyone. That's the focus of this video. Let's get into it and talk through the details. All right, now if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a while now, you know there are a lot of proposals out there, new bills, packages, proposals, ideas, concepts, and all kinds of things popping up to change Social Security, to reform the program, to increase benefits, to flatten out benefits, to remove the COLA, to raise the full retirement age, to raise taxes on higher income people, and again, the list goes on and on. We've seen tons of these proposals over the last year, year and a half, maybe 2 years now, and we've seen multiple of them so far this year in 2024. Well, as a result of that, I want to bring this to your attention because this is something I've seen popping up in the headlines a few times now, and we need to continue watching everything that may be coming up that may be adjusting benefits for Social Security beneficiaries, because at the end of the day, this is the majority of income for a lot of beneficiaries who rely solely on their Social Security benefit, again, for the majority of their monthly income. So with that being said, let me talk about this concept that is out there and the logic behind this of why they're saying, let's flatten out benefits at $2,200 per month for all Social Security beneficiaries. Again, interesting concept, right? But let me tell you the details behind this, because I don't know. It seems like an interesting concept, and maybe this is the solution going forward. I don't know. Again, I don't know the answer to change Social Security and to fix this program, but I do know this much. There are a lot of people out there receiving benefits way below where they really need to, the standard of living below the federal poverty line, and a whole list of other changes like this. I do completely recognize there's a lot of people trying to scrape by on a couple $100 or maybe less than $1,000 a month right now, and it's just not working. That is not working anymore, especially during this very high inflationary time that we've been living through for the last several years now. Which, by the way, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Also, share the video with your friends on social media with the share button right down below as well. Thank you. Truly appreciate it. Let's talk through the details about this. All right, so get this. Right now, the minimum benefit in 2024 is a little over $50 a month. Seriously, it's a real thing, okay? The minimum benefit for Social Security beneficiaries is a little over $50. That's nothing, okay? That is literally as close to zero as you could probably get, right? You might as well just call it zero, because that's basically nothing, right? Meanwhile, the maximum benefit that somebody can get right now is a little over $4,800 a month. It's a lot of money. That's like, what is that? $57,000 a year, roughly, give or take a little bit. Wow, that's nuts. $57,000 a year just directly deposited in your bank account, okay? Anyway, here's what the concept is, okay? So they've talked about all these different proposals and, again, changing benefits. But what they're talking about is they're saying, why do some people need $4,800 a month from Social Security? Good question. Nobody probably needs that, right? Why do some people get $4,000, $4,300, $3,800, $3,900, $3,400, things like this? Again, that's why they continue to say a lot of people don't need this. Well, they continue to find with all these studies that higher income beneficiaries generally have multiple other sources of income on top of their Social Security benefits. It could be a pension, it could be dividends from a portfolio, it could be portfolio income, it could be annuities, it could be investment income, it could be all kinds of things. Rental income. Again, the list goes on and on, but they continue to find that higher income beneficiaries generally have multiple other sources in conjunction with their Social Security benefit. They also find that generally lower income beneficiaries generally rely on their monthly benefit for the majority of their income, or maybe all of their income, and generally don't have other sources of income alongside their Social Security. So what they're finding is that, hey, maybe we could start distributing some of these higher benefits to lower income people. Let me tell you how this would work, okay? So this would basically be a 20-year work in progress. I know, 20 years. Wow, that's a long time, right? It is a long time, but here's what they're talking about. They want to basically shave down the benefits of higher income people and take that money that is shaved down from higher benefits and shuffle it over to lower income beneficiaries. At the same time, they want to reduce or stop giving the COLA to basically higher income beneficiaries. So it's kind of like a double whammy, right? They don't give the COLA to higher income people anymore, and they shave their benefits down by maybe 1.5% or so a year, and then they take those benefits and they shuffle it over to lower income beneficiaries. Now, the whole idea is meeting at equilibrium. Equilibrium is just the middle point, right? So think of equilibrium as this. Picture a mountain range, right? You got the low areas, the valleys or the troughs, and you have the very high peaks, right? Draw a line horizontally through the middle of the mountain range. That is equilibrium, okay? So at the low end, you see the people with the lowest income benefits, and at the top, the peaks of the mountains, you see the people with the highest income benefits, right? And then the horizontal line right through the middle is the middle line. It's equilibrium, the middle point, right? So that's exactly what they're talking about here is let's shave the benefits down, let's lower the peaks of the mountain, and let's raise up the valleys or the troughs in the, the lower parts, eventually until we all get a flat plane. This is basically just called equilibrium. That's exactly what they want to do here, okay? This is this concept. So they want to flatten out these benefits. Now, eventually, over this 20-year period of time, by basically shaving benefits down for higher income people at a pace of about 1 to 1.5%, again, give or take a little bit is what they're talking about, and then bringing that over to beneficiaries on the lower side, again, they would also be getting the COLA plus this extra 1.5% or so that they've taken from higher income people and basically given it there. Eventually, over a long period of time, again, in this case, 20 years or so, eventually all beneficiaries would be met at about the $2,200 range. Interesting concept, right? You see how I'm saying this, right? So this, again, would be lifting benefits for lower income people, essentially below the $2,200 per month range, and then bringing down benefits for anybody above the $2,200 range down to that threshold, right? Now, obviously, this would take a lot of math and calculations because here's the thing. If somebody's currently getting a benefit of, say, I don't know, $300 a month, right? Obviously, they're going to need a lot more going forward to bring them up to the $2,200 range in a 20-year period of time. Now, obviously, if somebody getting, say, currently, a $2,000 monthly benefit is going to need less increases to bring them up to that $2,200 range in the next 20 years. Kind of see what I'm saying here? But all of this would have to be fine-tuned, and again, that's what they're talking about. Again, interesting concept. I don't know if this is the best approach going forward, but it certainly is an interesting one. Again, making the playing field a lot more level, and that's literally what it would be, just a flat plane at equilibrium for everybody. Basically turning Social Security into the program that it is now into a guaranteed basic income program where everybody gets a flat check. Now again, I don't know if they're going to do something like this. I'm simply saying it's an interesting concept and maybe something that might be worth exploring. I don't know. I'm just simply saying it wouldn't be like the worst of all the worlds. I mean, there's a lot of proposals out there that are really bad. A lot of bad ones out there. I know that much, and you know that much as well. But maybe this is a good one. I don't know. But I find it to be pretty fascinating, and I do think it's not like the worst thing in the world. It may be a good solution going forward. The only downfall on it was it'd take 20 years. That's not going to work for a lot of people, okay? We know that. So anyway, hope this one helps you, but as always, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet so you don't miss any videos going forward. Share the video with your friends on my social media. Go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel, including the thousands in the video library or the thousands that I have here just on the channel, and those that I've hand-selected for you down below in the comment section and in the description of this video. Otherwise, enjoy your day, take care, have a good one, and I'll catch you again later.